here's Brody Brazil.
You know, it's been quite the calendar year for Tom Brady. He is recently an official part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. He also recently joined Fox as a broadcaster for NFL games, and now he's working out at the New Jersey Devils practice facility with former NHLer Tie Domi, and this is day one of Tom Brady on ice skates.
Got the hands already.
Whoa! He's got the skate helper. A little bit of a bender.
Max, he's coming for you, Max.
Come on, Max. Day one.
Max.
This is 10 minutes in, he's already flying.
Max is Ty's son, as you know, current NHL player. There's a look at Tom Brady. It's like, whoa, getting a little wobbly there. That looks like a fresh sheet of ice, too. I don't know how many ruts are out there. But Tom Brady's trying this out. I'll let you see it one more time. I give him credit. He's already in an athletic position. He doesn't look terrible. Head up.
Max, he's coming for you, Max.
Come on, Max. Day one.
He'll get those crossovers eventually. So there you go. He's got the strides. He's pushing a little bit.
Really good.
All right, so that's Tom Brady's first ever day skating. Now, we heard that he was out there for a second day, and on that second day, there's not video of it, of course, but he doesn't have that skate helper anymore. He's not leaning on, usually it's a Home Depot bucket or that whale thing or that skate helper like he was using there. But this is what Tie Domi said in an interview with the Hockey News about this situation, quote, "To see him, Tom, finally step into our shoes a little bit in our world, it's pretty spectacular. It's great for the game. I think he has a whole new appreciation for how hard it is just to skate, let alone play an NHL game. But he's definitely a fan of it now." And I've got to say, that is one thing to me about hockey that is a game changer, unless you've actually been out there on the ice, on skates. And I realize that in some markets across North America, this is how people grow up because the pond in their backyard freezes over, or the lake in their neighborhood freezes over in the winter, and you can learn how to skate from a young age. But for a lot of people in a lot of warmer climate markets across specifically the United States, learning how to skate is not an easy, accessible thing to do. So Tom Brady getting a taste of that. He obviously grew up here in the Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area. He didn't get a chance to really learn hockey growing up, but now he's getting that experience. Good to see that somehow, some way, he's linked up with Tie Domi and getting this chance and realizing how hard it actually is. And this brings me to a couple points I wanted to make here. Quick video, but I just want to get right to the meat of this. Hockey, to me, will always stand apart from the other main professional sports in North America because hockey is truly the only sport where you actually have to learn a totally separate skill, like skating, to even be able to play the game. Basketball, you put your shoes on and then you start figuring out how to dribble and shoot a jumper. Baseball, you put the cleats on and there's no other skill besides running and throwing and maybe a little bit of diving and jumping. But baseball's baseball. Football, yeah, you need a lot more equipment than most sports, but it's running and throwing and tackling. In hockey, if you can't skate, for ice hockey or roller hockey, you can't play the game. And again, like I said, for most people, they can't even fully respect the sport until they've been out there on skates and they realize how difficult that part of it even is. And to do skating at the highest of level, to be able to skate and maneuver around the ice, forwards, backwards, sideways, change directions, laterally, all that stuff, it is so tremendously difficult, and you gain a brand new respect for the sport after you've actually been put through those paces. And we've seen crossover athletes in two sports before, right? Like Deion Sanders was a baseball and a football player, and a lot of people forget about Danny Ainge. He was an NBA and Major League Baseball player, a quick stint with the Toronto Blue Jays. But there has never been a crossover player in recent modern times of hockey and any other sport. I think in the early 1900s, there were a few that at some point played in the NHL and then played Major League Baseball. But again, we're talking more than 100 years ago. In modern times, nobody's done this. And it makes me wonder why. I think I know the answer because hockey is such a difficult, I don't want to say tedious, but it requires all of your time and effort. You don't really have time for much else if you're going to devote yourself to learning how to skate and then ultimately playing hockey at a high level. So we haven't seen that crossover type athlete because I think the barrier of skating and obviously the access of hockey rinks and sheets of ice. That all gets in the way, but that's why we've never seen a true crossover hockey/baseball, hockey/basketball, hockey/football athlete. But I will say this, even though hockey doesn't cross over to other sports, it definitely has the respect from other sports. And this is a prime example of Tom Brady. Look at one of the greatest to ever do it in the NFL and a GOAT in many regards, just trying out hockey to realize, okay, this is day one. I'm using the skate helper here, but I don't know how day two went. It just goes to show how difficult, how not easy hockey is. And maybe some hockey players could get out there and launch a football 40, 50 yards. Maybe some hockey players could get out there and swing a bat and hit a baseball over a fence in a major league field. Maybe some hockey players could put up a three-pointer and hit that on a regular basis on a basketball court. But I don't know that most NBA players, most baseball players, or any football players could get out there on skates and look reasonable as a hockey player. So that's the end of this quick video. I just wanted to point out Tom Brady and kind of this crossover. It's great to see. I agree with Tie Domi. I congratulate him for not only inviting TB out there, getting him to the Devils practice facility, but publicizing this a little bit and not downplaying it. Let's let everybody see what this is all about so they can have a greater appreciation for hockey. That's the end of this quick video. Thumbs up down below greatly helps me and this video and this channel. Also, don't forget to go down there and subscribe to this channel right now. That way I can definitely see you back here next time.